Again, guys, thanks for having me out. I'm Coach Geisinger. That's right, guys. There you go. Good. The kids call me Coach Geis. Shortens it up so they don't kind of butcher the name because it happens kind of often. But anyway, Mr. Beatles there kind of hit on my background. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, originally came down to school, played at Vanderbilt, which I believe is 100% graduation rate, Coach, if we're not sure. But played at Vanderbilt, and I was fortunate enough to get drafted in the 2005 draft and play 5 years in the NFL. Obviously, not nearly as long as Coach Rutledge did, but I was fortunate enough to get that time in and started my next career here right after football with JP2. I've been here a year and a half now as the strength and conditioning coach, and I also coach the offensive line for the football team. But other than introducing myself, I just want to kind of hit you with a quick story about my background and kind of why I got into coaching after football, and especially at the high school level. As a kid, I started, I think, around the same time, age 7 or 8. So I played through the Pee Wee level and was never a very good athlete. Really was never, I was a slow, late bloomer. And never really started a high school football game until almost halfway towards the end of the season of my junior season. And fortunately, was just from that time was offered scholarships after my junior year. And all this, why I'm saying all this, it kind of comes back to my high school coach. And I know Coach Rutledge hit on how important his high school coach was to him, and through his younger years, what kind of influence those coaches had on his lives. But I'm still in contact today with my high school coach. I talk to him probably once a month at least. And I remember after my sophomore season, my nickname was Dish Rag my sophomore season because they said they threw me around like a dish rag. And that's a true story. And I had a lot of thoughts about quitting football early on, 9th grade, 10th grade, never played it down, was made fun of, was awkward, was always a big guy, but goofy with my feet, slow with my feet. And was just a late grown in my body. And I remember going to my high school coach after my sophomore year of high school and saying, Coach, and I was almost in tears saying, Coach, I really want to play, but I just don't know. I want to be good. I just don't know what to do. I'm not very good. And I remember him handing me a jump rope and saying, Geis, I want you to jump this rope every day. I want you to get an hour a day this summer. I said, I don't care how you break it up. Do 10-minute increments, 30-minute increments. I want you to jump it for an hour a day. And I did. And I was in that weight room all summer. I remember missing my family vacations to stay back so I wouldn't miss a workout. And I went into that junior season and I saw my body really change. My gait with my running, everything started clicking. And went into that junior year, he put me in halfway through the season. He gave me the first series of that game. He gave me a chance and I never came out after that. And everything kind of grew from there. I went on to play at Vanderbilt and fortunately was able to go to the next level from there. But kind of that's the story is that's kind of why I came back, guys, after playing pros, to come back to this level, teaching kids and having that kind of influence on them. So I was just like all you guys sitting there. So if any of you guys down sitting there think, I'm just not so good, that's not a reason to give up on it. Football, like Coach said, there's a lot of life lessons in the game. And there were a lot of times through my career where it was frustrating and I wanted to quit, but some of the best memories and the best friendships of my life came from that game. So I just want to kind of relay that message to you on how important that was to me. Secondly, I want to hit on a different note, I want to hit on our facilities. If you have not been familiar with our weight room, we had just got a major renovation. Obviously, from the same donor, Mr. Carroll donated us, so we completely just renovated our weight room. Weight room's nicer than some of the pro weight rooms I've been in. We're very fortunate to have the facilities we do and have the type of program that we're able to have with our kids. They actually have strength classes during the day where our kids actually get their weights in 3 times a week. They're down with me for an hour and a half, getting their weights done in school hours, which is kind of a good opportunity for them to kind of blow off some steam from the academics, get down, get their strength in school. So after school, they have more time with their coaches for skill development and that sort of thing. So it's a very, very unique opportunity here at JP2. For that. So I wanted to mention that. And if you've not got a chance to see our weight room, I strongly encourage to get you guys in here sometime over the summer. I'm there most hours. So if you want to, swing in, come in. I'd love to show you around, show you what we've done. And again, we're really excited about the other facilities that are up and coming. But anyways, again, my office is always open up there. Come see me, come talk a little bit. I love to chat, but appreciate you guys having me out. Thanks again, appreciate it.